Arthur, get out of the tank.
You're not my dad.
Get out of the fucking tank. I am your dad.
You're not my dad.
I am your dad. Get out of the fucking
I'm in a tank
Hey.
and you're not.
Hey guys, War Room here. Today we're going to be looking at a tier 10 battle here on Paris in the Grille 15. I think most people would think that this is not a particularly good map for this tank. Seeing as it's the city map, you generally want to have armor, and the game is typically won on the south side of this map right here where the brawling heavies go. However, there's a really potent position right here where you can shoot across the heavies that try to make a cross here, and you can do a lot of early damage there. So that's what I'm trying to do. And the first thing I make a point to do is to knock down these trees here. And I don't go all the way to the furthest tree to the left here because you can see that there's some bushes here that actually offer some cover. So you can't really spot through. There I was a little late to the trigger. Get a nice meaty shot into that AMX. He's not feeling too good. And I'm waiting for another shot. Unfortunately, I'm not quick enough to hit that 57 heavy. But this E100 takes a really big shot, 800. He's not feeling too good. And this Death Star makes a huge mistake of stopping. And the E50M STB1 beside me are punish him really, really well there. So now I'm just being patient here. I know that both this side is very hard to push without a significant force, and this side is going to be a long, heavy brawl, so I can stay here for a while. And here I make it a point to just barely poke behind this this tree here. Act like a bush there. I was a little slow to reverse and unfortunately don't get a shot into that 430U. This T-57 is making a huge mistake. They definitely have some tanks here on not spotted who are punishing this T-57 heavy. I don't know where that shot went on the Death Star. That should have, in most cases, gone through. This 430U is making a huge mistake as well. Pushing out a little too far. I punish him with 720. And then this Death Star makes a huge mistake of crossing. If you want to cross here, you definitely want to go like this AMX here. You want to go take the long way where you're not in the view range of anyone who's sitting in this location here. Same with this Chieftain. He's trying to poke along here where we have pretty good bush covering and there's not really any soft cover for him to hide behind. So he's going to get spotted and we're not going to get spotted there. So just trying to use the bush mechanics, going behind until the bushes are no longer transparent, so that when we fire, the bushes will still provide us camo. If you fire when you're in the bush, you will no longer receive the benefit. Here, I just wanted to get the shot before he pulled back, and I fortunately don't get spotted. I'm not sure if he has poor view range or what's going on there. Here I get the scent gets really lucky, or I get really unlucky and I only track him. And have to wait for my long reload. And I don't spot him, so I think that he probably repaired and he's no longer there, so he lives to fight another day. And I see this 430U is thinking about coming for round 2, or round 3 rather. So I'm just lining up a shot for him. Still being patient. This game is still pretty early. Only 2 and 3 tanks have, respectively on each side, have died. So this game is still pretty early. I feel like there's still going to be people who are going to cross here, but since this is such a kill zone and this is such a long brawl, and if you don't have any armor, you can't really go there. So I'm thinking that a medium like this TVP or one of these guys will push through the middle and be a little too aggressive. So just waiting here, being patient. You can see that on my modification, we can see that we're down 1000 HP on the enemy, and we're still getting worse. And based on the team list earlier, the enemy team was definitely the more strong team. There, I'm very surprised I didn't get spotted, seeing as he was only about 200, 300 meters away from me, and this tree here that's providing me cover was completely transparent. I guess it just goes to show I have a pretty good camo crew on these lightly armored sneaky tank destroyers. I like to go with all camo if I can, and I believe I have brothers in arms as well. So I go back here. I see the Centurion Action 10 has gone through the middle, and this 430U just makes a huge mistake. He should not have poked there at all. He should have gone down here, helped his heavies out if he couldn't, maybe fall back, but really pushing through the middle and there being a non-spotted Grille in that last location, not very smart. If he really wanted to poke there, maybe side scraping or just trying to see if he got spotted there, but not exposing his lower plate and front drive wheel made it a really easy shot for me to take him out. So here I'm seeing that we have the 705A and then this Death Star here, and that T-57 just makes a very big mistake there, poking out. I think he just didn't expect for me to fall back and come help out my team here, and he wanted to finish off this 705. So I guess it would make sense there, but unfortunately for him, I was there to kill him. So now what I'm thinking is, I eventually want to push up here and kill these guys, but I want to make them, because I haven't been spotted since I last shot them and I reversed back, so I want them to like get in, try to push into us. And there I get spotted. I think that someone's behind me, but really it's the chieftain. He poked his turret around this corner right here, so it barely clipped the top of my superstructure. So unfortunately, I don't get the element of surprise. So now I'm thinking about maybe pushing on that chieftain, because both of these guys are one shots for me. I eat a shot from the AMX and try to aim for the cupola on the AMX, and unfortunately, shell doesn't go where I aimed it. So still just being patient. Death Star, really nice shot and kill shot on the AMX. So now I see our opportunity. That chieftain is a one shot for me, and I'm a 3-shot for him. He makes a mistake about driving and drives onto the ridge, and he leaves his rear for me. So that was a really easy penetration. So I'm glad I pushed up there, played a little bit more aggressive. So now it's just about cleaning up, finding these arties. And there's the T-92. He gets a really big shot into me. I make a mistake there of not repairing my track and using my medkit before I shot. I shot before I used the medkit, because I thought I could kill him before he shot. But we kill him. And now there's just one artillery piece and an E3 who's dug himself into this corner here. So there's the object. E50M beats me to the trigger. And now I think that maybe the E3 is pushed up here, so I don't want to, because I'm only at 672, I don't want to, I'm a one-shot for him, so I don't want to make it too easy, but the Death Star is already crossed here, so I know he's not here. And since I got spotted from here, I think that he's going to think that I'm going to come this way, right? To flank him. So I'm assuming that he's going to be turning his turret this way. Or maybe trying to poke around here, but in hindsight, this was a very stupid poke on my part. Good thing our Death Star was on higher HP. I don't think I would have made this poke if he wasn't, if it was a one-shot. But E3 hits me, kills me. And Death Star gets a nice shot into him. Let's see. E50M makes a big mistake here. He had the shot to track him. I don't know what he was doing there. Then the Death Star just finishes him off. So that's the game. Let's take a look at the post-game stats.
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
All right. This game was an ace tanker. We had 65,000 credits. 6,800 experience total. And let's see here. We had 6,132 damage, 4 kills, 1,000 base experience. We also got the high caliber medal. We can see that E50M on our team did pretty well. And in general, our team did pretty decently. We also see that we shot 14 shells. We had 11 direct hits and 10 penetrations. We had a medium range of sniping shots from over 300 meters. But a lot of shells were fired pretty close. And this was only 21,000 credits made, and we would have lost if we didn't have a premium account. So that's the game.